Good morning everyone and welcome to today's UK weather forecast on Thursday the 17th of November 2022. Weather warnings have been issued by the UK Met Office for today. We have a yellow warning for rain across southern and southeastern parts of England that is expiring right now at 6 a.m. And we also have a widespread yellow warning for rain from eastern and southern southeastern Scotland through much of eastern England into northern England, the Midlands and North Wales. This warning is valid until 11 p.m. tonight. Current situation is a deep area of low pressure is sitting over the top of the country, bringing very unsettled conditions. Upper air temperatures are about average for the time of year. So as we begin this Thursday morning, we've got heavy rain across much of eastern Scotland, northern England, stretching down into the Midlands and also East Anglia. Southern and southeastern areas are turning drier. There's a few showers through Wales, and much of Northern Ireland and western Scotland are dry too. We've got strong winds down the east coast with gusts going up to 50 miles an hour and inland gusts through parts of the Midlands and southern southeastern England of around 30 to 40 miles an hour. Further north and west winds are relatively light. Temperatures are coldest in the west. There's been a frost across parts of Northern Ireland. The temperature going down to -2 or -3 degrees. And a chilly night across central, northern and western areas, but relatively mild over in the east. Through the rest of today, that area of low pressure will sit just off the east coast, bringing further very unsettled conditions. So those outbreaks of rain will continue across many central, northern and eastern areas. Some very wet weather will be mixed in at times, with the rain gradually easing its way northwards and westwards as well. Some of that wet weather getting into parts of North Wales, North West England, possibly over the Irish Sea towards Northern Ireland and into southwestern Scotland too later on this afternoon. Much of central southern England and South Wales will stay mostly dry, though there could be some heavy showers in the Channel and around those southwestern regions. And winds will be strong and gusty, again close to the east coast, gusting to around 50-60 miles an hour, and inland gusts again of around 30-40 miles an hour. Temperatures are going to be quite cold today. Many areas staying in single digits, between around 4 and 10 degrees, but the south coast could get the temperature up to 10 or 11 degrees. It will feel colder than that in the persistent rain. Overnight tonight, that area of low pressure is still sitting over the east coast of England, so we'll have further heavy rain rotating around that area of low pressure, particularly affecting the northern half of the country. Southern areas will see the rain turning more showery. Very strong winds across eastern parts of Scotland, with gusts going to around 50 or 60 miles an hour. Widespread gusts tonight of around 30 to 40 miles an hour. And a relatively mild night in the east, again with temperatures holding up around 9 or 10, but cooler in the west, but not as cold as it was last night for Northern Ireland. Friday we'll see that low pressure sitting over Scotland, so we'll have more outbreaks of rain, some of them quite heavy through parts of Scotland, potentially affecting Northern Ireland and Northern England too. Bulk of England Wales probably has a dry day with bright or sunny spells. Temperatures again a little bit on the cold side, between around 5 and 11 degrees. On Saturday, the next area of low pressure started to move in from off the Atlantic, so there could be a few showers in the east. Many areas will have a dry day with sunny spells, but outbreaks of rain will be threatening the west by the end of the afternoon. Chilly day on Saturday as well, in fact quite cold, temperatures between around 4 and 9 degrees Celsius. And then low pressure pushing us across the country through Saturday night and into Sunday. That will take another band of heavy and persistent rain eastwards overnight, Saturday into Sunday. Some of that could turn to snow over high ground through northern England and especially Scotland, and will be replaced during Sunday itself with lots of heavy blustery showers into the west. Another pretty cold day on Sunday with temperatures of around 3 to 8 degrees across the country. And then heading on into Monday, the next area of low pressure trying to come in from off the Atlantic. That's likely to bring more heavy rain in, particularly affecting England and Wales. There could be a little bit of sleet and snow mixed in with that over high ground of North Wales and northern England. Very wet in the south and southeast, drier but showery for Scotland and for Northern Ireland. And again, quite a cold day on Monday, with temperatures only of around 3 to 9 degrees, so the south coast might struggle up to 10. And that's the weather for this very unsettled Thursday. You enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks so much.